Hello everyone, Tammy Hooper here, and I am a real estate agent in the upstate of South Carolina. And today I'm going to be talking to you about something that I get asked quite frequently, specifically by new home buyers, and that is, what do I need to be doing as a new buyer to prepare myself to purchase a home? What are the things I should be doing in advance? What are the things I should be preparing for? So today I am going to start part one of a three-part series where we're going to be talking about the 10 steps to owning your dream home. Okay, so let's just go ahead and dive right into step one. So step one is choose a realtor. So I'm sure you're thinking, of course she's going to say choose a realtor, she's a real estate agent. But the reality of it is that if you choose a realtor from the very beginning, then you're going to have a professional on your side that is helping you from the very start of the process. And a real estate agent is going to be far better equipped than you as a first-time home buyer to walk you through all 10 steps of the process of purchasing a new home. So you need this expert on your side. You might as well go ahead and get them involved from the very beginning. So there's a number of things when you go through this process that you'll need help with, and as we go through the steps, you will see more clearly how a real estate agent can help you from the very beginning. Now, if you're wondering, well, how do I choose the right real estate agent for me? Then go ahead and reach out to me at my email address, or you can go to my website and contact me that way. And I will be happy to send you my free guide to choosing a real estate agent. And in that guide, it'll have a list of questions that you can ask a real estate agent to make sure that you're getting one that's going to be able to meet your needs, and that'll be a great match for you. Okay, so now that you've completed step one and you have your real estate agent nailed down, you're ready for step two. Step two is all about making sure that you've got your financial ducks all in a row. So before you go and have a conversation with a lender, your real estate agent is going to want to make sure that you are familiar with some of the terms and some of the things that your lender is going to be asking you for. So that's going to be things like your income, your debt to equity ratio, your debt to income ratio, your credit score. These are all things that you want to be prepared to discuss with your lender when the time comes, and you want to be prepared in advance. Now, in addition to that, when it comes time to close on your new home, you're going to need some cash in most cases. So you're going to need cash potentially for the down payment on your loan. You're going to need cash to pay for some of your closing costs, which could be part of your homeowner's insurance policy up front, part of your taxes on the property up front, part of your interest on your home loan up front. You're going to have some fees that are associated with the purchase of the home from the lender, from the closing attorney, those types of things. So we want to make sure that you are financially prepared for the purchase of your dream home in advance. That's going to be step two. Okay, so now you're ready to move on to step three. So step three is going to be choosing your lender. So your real estate agent is going to be very helpful in this part of the process, because a good real estate agent will be able to provide you with an awesome list of some really credible lenders that you can choose to work with. If you don't have one that you're already ready to work with, then your real estate agent will be able to help you with that part. They'll also be able to provide you with a list of questions that you can be asking lenders when you're going through the process of deciding who you want to choose as your lender. And then also your real estate agent will be able to explain to you exactly what you should be able to expect from your lender. So when you're making that decision about who you will use as a lender, which by the way is your choice, then you'll be prepared to do that, and you'll be able to do it well. Now, here's a couple of things that you're going to want to look for in a lender. So you want a lender who's going to be able to offer you multiple options when it comes to types of loans. So there are 4 general types of loans. You've got USDA, VA, FHA, and then you have conventional loans. So you want a lender who at least offers those options. You also want to make sure that your lender is offering competitive fees. So whatever fees they charge, they need to be competitive with some of the other lenders, because you do pay a fee to your lender for the services that they provide. You also want to make sure that you're getting a lender who closes on time and within a reasonable time frame. And also, last but not least, you want a lender who's going to be very client focused, so focused on you and your needs and making sure that your needs are being met. So those are just a few things. However, I do provide you with a free guide on how to choose a lender, and it also gives you some great tips on how to prepare financially. So if you're interested in receiving that free guide, feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook at Tammy Hooper South Carolina real estate agent, or you can find me at Tammy Hooper, North Carolina real estate agent, because I am licensed in both states. So feel free to reach out to me. You can message me, and I'll be happy to send you that free guide. Okay, so at this point of the process, you're probably wondering, why haven't we talked about any steps where I'm going to have a conversation with my real estate agent about what I'm looking for in a home? When are we going to start scheduling appointments to go in and see homes? You're not ready for that yet. You've got to complete step 4 first. So step 4 is all about getting pre-qualified. So with a pre-qualification letter, your real estate agent is going to be able to help you make some determinations about what type of properties you should be looking at. So along with all of those wonderful things you want to see in a home, your lender is going to have some requirements for you as well. So for example, we'll know a little bit more about what price range you should be looking in. Your real estate agent will also be able to help you determine, based on the type of a loan that you're going to be getting, if the homes that you look at need to meet certain requirements. So for example, if you're going to get a USDA loan, then you want to make sure the homes you're looking at do qualify for that type of loan, because not all homes do. What type of condition will the home need to be in based on the type of loan that you're going to be getting? And last but not least is, once you have that pre-qualification letter, then your agent's going to be able to write offers on that dream home for you when you find a dream home. So important to know is that not all sellers will accept non-cash offers from a buyer without a pre-qual letter. So it's going to be really important that you have that pre-qualification letter, because the last thing that we want to happen is for you to be ready to write an offer on a house and another buyer comes along and scoops that house up while you're out trying to get your pre-qualification letter completed. Now, a good thing to know is that if you've already had that conversation with your lender in advance, then you're ready to roll. But if you haven't, then it doesn't take very long for you to get that. But in this market that we're living in today, sometimes it doesn't take very long for a house to get snatched right out from underneath you. So getting that pre-qualification letter is going to be extremely important. Okay, so we just went through steps 1 through 4 of the 10 steps to owning your dream home. So in my next video of this series, I'm going to be covering steps 5, 6, and 7, and that's where we're going to get into the stuff that you really look forward to. So just catch my next video, and if you have any questions, you know where to find me.